Good morning. It sounds like at least some of us are awake. How was breakfast? Ready for a full, and by full I mean a really full day of activities. Yeah, some of you have not processed that breakfast yet. So, welcome to AWS Community Day, Bay Area. We are so happy to have you here. I am Jennifer Davis, and I am a cloud ops advocate at Microsoft. Building community is one of the core facets of my job. So I have been working in the industry for over 20 years now, and I have had the privilege to do a lot of different type of jobs, had different job titles, had different sectors, education, finance. I wrote a book with Ren Daniels, Effective DevOps, which distilled a lot of the collaboration, affinity tools, and scaling issues that we have in our industry. And I am happy to announce that I am in progress of working on a new book, Modern System Administration, where I want to distill some of the new work that we have and how we are working together to accomplish that. I would love to have feedback from folks if you're interested in sharing. This early preview will be out in a couple of weeks, so look forward to that. I want to say thank you to all of the speakers. If we can give a little round of applause for them. We have a ton of speakers today. And I also want to thank the sponsors, because without our sponsors, we could not put on events like this. A key part of building community is having financial support from all of the companies that provide us. So please do visit the sponsors in the Grand Hall. And a few more of our platinum, diamond, and silver sponsors who also have sponsored. So when we talk about community, because this is the community day, what is community? Like, if you look it up, it can mean a whole bunch of different things. I really like Mary's definition from her developer relations book. It's a group of people who not only share common principles, but also develop and share practices that help individuals in the group thrive. So there's one part passive and one part active. And that active part is the part that we're doing today. It's not just the speakers who are coming up together and putting all this work into their slides and sharing that information with you. It's each and every one of you is a participant in this community and helps change and affect how we work in our industry. So I want to share a few guidelines about our community and practices that'll help you get the most out of your day. So first, we have a code of conduct. When you signed up, you agreed to follow that code of conduct. Anyone who has problems, please do reach out. There is an email address on the code of conduct page, but you can also reach out to any one of the volunteers. If we can just give a little round of applause to our volunteers. The volunteers are wearing these blue shirts that say Community Day with big volunteer letters on them. So do reach out if you have any questions or if you have problems. We could not put on an event without volunteers. We also have a few special purpose rooms. These rooms are dedicated to the purpose that we've defined. So please don't take over those rooms for having special meetings, even if it looks like no one's using those at the time. So in our Hopper room, this is in the Grand Hall, there is the AWS Certified Lounge. That's not just limited to people who are certified in AWS, but it's for if you have questions and you want to connect with other people about specific topics and you want to talk to AWS certified folks. We also have a skill matching room, and this is for if you have a particular skill you have and you want to learn about potential opportunities with that skill. And then we have a quiet room. We understand not everybody likes the socialization that comes from a conference, or that we need it in small doses. It's completely okay and encouraged to go to the quiet room if you need it, right? I love the quiet room. I'm only pretending to be an extrovert on stage. And the quiet room means literally what it is. It's not for calls. It's literally, if you need to type on your keyboard, that's fine, but there's no talking in the quiet room. We also want to encourage people to collaborate and communicate. So if you're in spaces talking, we have the rule of 3. So if you see 2 people talking, maybe don't walk up to them unless you know them. But if there's 3 people, feel free to walk up to them and join in the conversation, right? This also means if you're in a conversation that you want to have a private conversation, please take it away from the main event, just so you can have that private conversation, because we want to encourage people to meet each other, collaborate, and talk. You have 3 primary goals: listen, learn, and share. We want to hear your stories. Your stories are important to hear. You have things that might be slightly different. You might have learned something or figured something out, and it's really critical for all of us to learn from each other. If you do use social media, one way you can share is tag your posts with AWS Community. Additionally, the community doesn't stop when we close the doors this evening. Please do write up blog posts, or I encourage you to speak next year, or come speak at a meetup, AWS Gurus, talk to John about speaking here on a monthly basis. We also have a yearly event, and I'm opening up signups to you folks first. AWS Advent is coming back again. I am the lead moderator for AWS Advent, and I help people craft and curate their content. John has helped out last year, and we also have Ed Anderson from Real Self, who has been very instrumental in helping us polish up posts before they go out. We're happy to have volunteers to edit, curate content, review content, and also write. And the content we have varies. The most popular post last year was on someone's real life incident that they managed and discovering how to fix a particular problem. Another really popular article was this, "I've Gots to Get Organized" from Ed. And it was talking about how to structure your AWS organization. So we do have giveaways. Each of the sponsors may do a raffle individually at their booth, but we also will have a few giveaways to announce. And the best social media post tagged on Twitter specifically will receive a $100 either Amazon gift card or AWS credit, whichever you would prefer. So we'll be looking for those posts on Twitter. So let's talk about the schedule. For the latest schedule, in case we have any cancellations, make sure you visit the website. But we have a lot of content today. We're gonna have, based on, we had about 1,000 registered people, so we'll have a few rooms going on. One here in the Hahn Auditorium, of course we'll have me introing and doing all of this, but we have talks. Our keynote will be at 10:30. We also have, if you came in registered, to the right, there's 2 rooms across from each other, Boole and Lovelace. Boole will have a few talks in the morning, and then this afternoon there is a workshop. Now, during lunch, we'll switch over that room from a standard talk room into a workshop room with tables. So it is limited to 35 people approximately. You can stand in there and watch, but first come, first serve for this workshop. I've already heard a lot of people are interested, so just so you know. We also have a full list of activities going on in Lovelace. Again, check out the website for the latest schedule. So we are gonna feed you. You know, we had breakfast. We will have a networking break with a few little items, and then lunch will be from 12 to 1:10. It's the same as last year. I forgot to look at the schedule. Well, apologies. We'll have another afternoon break with some foods, light snacks, and then there's a nacho bar and happy hour where everyone can get together. I absolutely love Cater 2's nacho bar. Yay for the nacho bar. So with that, I want to encourage everyone. This is not just what we're putting out there for you. You are part of the community. Please do continue, enjoy your day-to-day. Give us your feedback and let us know how we did. Thanks so much. Here is John to introduce the sponsors.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, everyone, for coming. It's wonderful to see you all bright and early this morning. We have a great day planned for you, and just like Jennifer showed us the schedule, there's a lot of talks going on. There's a great workshop in the afternoon. There's plenty of food, and right now, I'd like to invite the sponsors to come on stage and talk for a minute and invite you to their booth. It'll be in this order, Divi Cloud. If you're available here, you can come. If not, I'll just say you can go there. So is Divi Cloud here? Is anyone from Divi Cloud? You have 1 minute.
How's everyone doing? Good. So we're from Divi Cloud. This is my name's Ben. This is Alex, and really we're a cloud security posture management platform that focuses on enabling auto remediation for your compliance and security policy in AWS. We also support multi-cloud. Yep.
Next.
Okay. Next, that's fine.
Aparato. Yeah. You can. Aparato is here. And next will be Heimdall. Yeah, Aparato.
Hey, good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and I work for Aparato. At Aparato, we do essentially identity-based security, right? So identity-based security for authentication, authorization, and encryption of your applications and your users to your applications. So, whether you're doing a first-time migration to AWS or whether you're trying to take over all the regions in all of the clouds, come visit us. We can give you an identity-based way to lock all of that down. Thank you.
Okay, Heimdall, and the next sponsors, please line up so we can.
Hi, everyone. My name is Roland, and I'm part of Heimdall Data. We offer a database proxy in AWS, which improves application performance and lowers your total AWS bill. We do that by improving performance of your SQL traffic to AWS through caching, through read-write splitting. I'll actually be speaking here at 11:30 and going into depth on the various functionality. So if you're interested, you're using AWS RDS or Redshift or Aurora, this might be something you'll be interested in. It's a database proxy. Thanks.
FlashGrid?
FlashGrid?
Thank you.
This is the order you should come in. Checkpoint, Builder, Redis, Hashi Corp, all please.
Hello, my name is Emil, and FlashGrid presents SkyCluster, a complete database high availability solution for the cloud. With SkyCluster, you can deploy Oracle RAC with 2, 3, or more active database nodes in AWS. You can use SkyCluster for lifting and shifting Oracle RAC to AWS or for greenfield deployments of Oracle-based solutions. If your enterprise needs an always-on clustered database in the cloud, please consider SkyCluster. Stop by our table and we will tell you all about the solution and sign you up for a free trial. Thank you.
While the next person comes on, let me bring your attention to this hashtag here, hashtag AWS Community. If you're people who tweet, this is a great time to tweet that hashtag and say you're here, and looking forward to the rest of the talks. As you progress through the day, it'll be great if you can tweet. We are hoping to trend on Twitter, at least in the top 5 or something. If you can do that. And if your social media posts bring a lot of attention, you could win a prize in the evening. So go ahead.
Hey, good morning, everybody. It's great to see a full room. Can you guys indulge me for a second and say hello? Well, first, let's take a selfie, all right? Awesome, guys. Yeah, so my name is Mauricio. I'm with Checkpoint Software Technologies. We essentially invented the next generation firewall 25 years ago. We've made the move now to essentially have cloud native integration across multiple cloud platforms with our firewall or security gateway. More recently, we acquired Dome9, which is the leading cloud security posture management solution in the industry. We did that in November of last year. I'll be sharing some time with Satish at 9:45 in the Lovelace room. So if you want to come hear a little bit more about automating compliance in AWS, we'd love to have you. Thank you.
I will just leave it there. Builder?
Thanks.
Hey everybody, I'm Nick with Builder. This is my backup dancer, James. We build, maintain, and host custom software. And what we've done is completely democratize software development. And our hope is to automate software development. There's no reason all of you should be paying custom costs. For example, a sign-up page is a sign-up page. Why should you pay custom costs for that? The skin is different, the look, the feel, the logo. And so what we do is we remove all those costs by building out repeatable code. We want to fully automate software development once again. And then we're going to unveil the black box that traditionally happens with outsourced development and give you a project manager in your time zone to meet with weekly that you sign off on every aspect of your project. Therefore, when your project is delivered to you, whether it's a website, a mobile app, a fully custom software solution, you're getting exactly what you expected, which is kind of what it should be in today's day and age. And we have a whole nother side of our business I'll let James discuss now.
The second offering is pretty neat. It is a cloud billing management platform. It's powered by Tableau, so you can see really, really interesting and useful insights and analytics. You can also project capacity, so it's much easier to purchase through our RI marketplace if you want to save a bit of money. And lastly, if you come by our booth, even if you're not that interested in talking to us, you can drop in a business card and enter it with an iPad. So if that's not the most interesting offer you've heard so far.
Thank you. Yeah, let's clap.
Redis.
Hey there, my name's Dave Nielsen. I'm with Redis Labs. How many of you have used Elastic Cache? Hands up, hands up. Should be a lot of you, right? Did you guys know that's Redis, right? He's got Redis in there? All right. Who here loves Redis? Gotta love Redis. Okay. Depending on how you calculate it, some would actually say that it is the most popular database in all of AWS. Sumo Logic just did a recent survey on that, and the reason why is because you may start off with another database as your first choice, but as soon as you start to scale, it's Redis all the way down. So lots of Redis out there. I'm gonna give a talk today about Redis streams and PubSub. I also wanna just do a quick shout out for the company I work for, Redis Labs. We have additional benefits that we add to Redis, such as cross-region active, so you can actually have your data both active and cross-region. Redis on Flash, so you can have more data all in memory, but the values are actually stored on Flash, so you can have like a terabyte of data. And we have incredible uptime because we specialize in this. Nobody does uptime with Redis better than we do. So if you want to come check us out, we have a booth out there, or come see my talk at 10 o'clock right in this room. And we also are doing a raffle. Yeah, so for Legos, who loves Legos? Come on, yeah, come on out to our booth and put some sort of card in there. Thank you very much.
Hashi Corp.
Hi everyone, my name is Frank Hain from Hashi Corp. First, thank you very much for spending a lovely Friday with us. We hope to make it worth your while. Hashi Corp, we're a cloud automation software company. We're here to help you guys get into AWS in a faster, secure, and more automated fashion. So a few housekeeping items. We have a booth. Come check us out. We have stickers, plenty of them for you. Second, please check out Anton Babenko's AWS modules on Terraform workshop. We'd love to talk to you more about that. And then lastly, we're here with our partner Optiv, our focused secure systems integrator partner. So we'd love to help you more about any questions that you have. Last, we look forward to listening, learning, and sharing with all of you today. So thanks.
Cloud.
Thank you.
Hi, John. Good morning, everybody. So my name is Satish from Cloud, and we do security consulting and managed services around AWS, end-to-end security and compliance. And we also have a solution for startups. I'll be talking at the session from 9:25 to 9:30 to 9:45, automating AWS security and compliance. And Mauricia from Checkpoint Software and Ben from DiviCloud will also be demonstrating practically, how you do automation around security and compliance. Thanks. Have fun and have a nice Friday.
Thanks. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew from New Relic. I lead our serverless and cloud observability. We're a infrastructure application monitoring vendor available in every AWS region, hybrid cloud environments. We're a marketplace vendor as well. You basically get real-time insights into your application's infrastructure, ranging from Lambda function invocations to your own custom applications. We've got a booth over there. Come learn more about how you can get started with New Relic and get really great insights into your applications. Thanks.
Okay, the slide's not for going forward. That's because this is the last slide. And look at the time. It's 9:25 exactly. That's the time we had planned. So we have a great start today. There are 3 rooms after every session. There's a 5-minute break so that you can go to another room if you choose to. You all have printouts of the schedule. It's also available online, like Jennifer said. Thank you all for coming and have a great day here today.